Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Papa Bale, and welcome to the channel. So, what I have here is a pretty interesting setup, in my opinion. Uh, it's a one half of a high torque motor, and just when it slows down, you'll see what I mean. That iron core is very long and very strong. There's two layers of 20 gauge wrapped around that iron core. And I'm using a reed switch. The reed switch is inside this metal case. And it's got a long wire so you can move it around and stuff. But it's connected to the base of this transistor. And let's give it a go. Put in 5 volts. Probably too many volts. Okay, now take the reed switch. You see how many amps we're pulling? 2 amps? No way. Let's drop that down to like 2 volts. That was too many amps. But we'll get kind of the same result here. Maybe it's got to be up above 3 because of the switch. I might have fried the transistor with that. Yeah, I can kind of smell it. All right. Let's reset and see if we can. Yeah, that's really hot. Yeah, I think it's blown. That's all right. That's all right. I got tons of these tip 42s. And I'll set one up real quick and I will be right back. All right, so here we go. We're going to give it another shot. All right, we're 0.5 amps now. This is all right. That is pretty high torque, man. And that's only half of it, or a quarter of it, depending on how I want to do it. So sweet. So what that is right there is an iron core, the length that you see, with 2 layers of 20 gauge wrapped around it. That is so neat. And I'm not going to torque test it, but that is definitely a different way of building a motor. And I think with 2 of those coils, you're going to have some pretty nifty stuff going on. And I'm halfway there. I mean, look, the table is nice and cleared off. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to build another coil to go with this one. I mean, once you get it going, it helps. But when it's like slow, that's a strong pull right there. That is a lot of iron right there, and that is, I'm triggering the transistor over here with the reed switch. I think I'm gonna have to do something similar to that for the gyroscopic axial flux. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be doing an AC version of anything really until I get a transformer. I think it's called a Varic, something like that. Get one of those bad boys, then I can do some AC. Just feeling that is amazing. How strong that pull is. I mean, it's just what it is, but it's like, wow, really? That's pretty strong. Sweet. So that's another way to do it. And it didn't work until I hooked the transistor up. It more directly controls the flow of power, I guess. And then I hooked the reed switch up to the base. Put about 3 volts in. Now, it's not really going that fast, but I bet you that it's got some, more torque than my other builds. Just listen to it. I mean, you can tell it's being pushed around a little bit harder. And this way you don't have to worry about, trigger coil. I mean, I probably could have hooked up a trigger coil in there, but it's only 2 layers. So I decided not to do that. Besides, working with a reed switch isn't half bad. Especially when you're, got to hook to a transistor, because it works. All right, well, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out. Have a great night. Please subscribe. Bye now.